Hey, long time no see. I know it's been a while, and don't mind my room if it looks a bit messy. I'm in the middle of moving my stuff to the old house, to my new crib. Y'all gotta be patient. Don't get all Jordan Peterson on me. 12 rules of life or whatever. But regardless, it's that time of year again. The Steam Awards finally here. Nominate your choices now during the Steam Autumn Sale. Yes, of course, ends December 4th. So I'm cutting it a little bit close to the deadline, but when have I ever not in my life? But whatever, let's get started. Okay, Game of the Year, I'll leave it to the last one. And I think there's a little bit of a layout change here. Usually, they put the recommended games at the top, and then like, oh, if you want to recommend another game, you can do it too. But they're prioritizing the games you played, so you can nominate them instead. Obviously, I never played any game that came out this year. So yeah, you know the gimmick by now. I'm voting for the games I had never even played. And we'll see how well that goes. And yeah, I think Steam has gotten to the fact that people just be voting for shit they haven't played. Like, you haven't played any eligible games this year, but that's okay. You can skip this category and check out the suggested games below. Yes, I will do that. VR Game of the Year award. Let's see. I mean, who even plays this much VR games to make a well-informed decision on what the Game of the Year would be? I'm gonna go for Riven just because it's a classic, revive for the modern era, and seeing it in VR, it's pretty cool. Labor of Love award. This game has been out for a while. The team is well past the debut of the creative baby, but being the good parents they are, these devs continue to nurture and support their creation. This game, to this day, still getting new content after all these years. Yeah, I think it's like the same description as all the past years. I don't think they changed it. Baldur's Gate, has it been getting updates? Like consistently that aren't just bug fixes? Sims 4, sure. I mean, consistent content updates or content releases, Sims 4 is definitely the pick. But for me, I've actually played Stardew Valley. It's the only game I've played. Granted, the last time I played it was in like last year, and that was like for 10 minutes just to check in on my farm and my wife. So yeah, I'm gonna nominate Stardew Valley. Best Game on Steam Deck award. Let's check that out. This game was so good you wanted to take it everywhere, so you grabbed your Steam Deck and did. Luckily, everything that made it endlessly playable at your desk got even better on the go. Very good marketing there. Thank you, Steam. Dragon Age the Veilguard. No. Mouthwashing. Really? That short single-player game? I feel like it's just here because they don't have space for it in the Game of the Year awards. I haven't checked it out yet, so it may have snuck in there. But to me, like, game on the go, mouthwashing, yeah, I don't think you're getting the full experience if you're playing it on the train. Persona 3? Hades 2? That's more like it. Or more game on the go type of stuff you can enjoy at home or on the go. Balatro. Game Awards Game of the Year nominee. Controversial, but it's a pretty great game, so I've heard. Sonic Shadow Generations, fucking re-release. God of War Ragnarok port. Okay, let's see what's actually original. It Takes Two. That came out like eons ago. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Hades 2. It's a reasonable pick. It came out this year, even though it's still in early access. It's still a game you can play. It's the best on-the-go game I can think of for the Steam Deck. Better with Friends award. There are some games out there that just aren't the same when you play by yourself. Maybe you need to have a friend to watch your back. Maybe you need to have a friend that can stab you in the back. Either way, fun is awaiting those together with those who are close to them, and etc, etc. Yeah. Anyway, Professional Baseball Spirits 24-25. That looks like a real game. If there was a game that looked like a real game, Professional Baseball Spirits 24-25 looks like a real game. Helldivers 2 is pretty good fun with friends. I've never played it. My friends have played it with their friends, and they found it as a good time. So I'm just gonna nominate Helldivers 2. Outstanding Visual Style Award. Visual style doesn't aspire to real-world graphical fidelity, though a noble goal in itself. It describes a distinctive look and feel that suffuses an entire game. Never. What's this? Ballads of Hong Yi Reborn. Wow, it has like that tilt photography type of look to it. Okay, it's nice. Thronefall, yeah, very like contrasty, harsh shadows. Okay. 9 Souls. I've watched some gameplay of it. It looks stunning. I feel like we've seen it before, right? We've seen these types of things before. Atlas Web Fishing. Do friends own this game? Yeah, it's pretty cheap, right? Silent Hill 2. I mean, it's a remake. Metaphor. It's a Persona game. It looks like a Persona game. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Bells of Hongyi Reborn. Wait, is it a remake? Either way, I like the photography, I like how it looks, so I'm just gonna nominate that. Most Innovative Gameplay Award. This is Black Myth Wukong. Silent Hill 2? Really? You know, Iris Bar looks intriguing, but when I think of most innovative gameplay, I think of Farming Simulator. Let's nominate that shit. Hell yeah. Best Game You Suck At Award. 9 Souls? Yeah, I heard that's a pretty hard game. It drove off Forsaken Kin. Overwhelmingly positive. Okay, nice. F124. Oh, don't need to do that. We already know what the hell that is. Another Crab's Treasure. Indie Darling. At least in the eyes of Twitter. Balatro. It's one of those games where it's like challenging. I don't think you like necessarily suck at. I feel like every run you play through, you get something out of it. I'm just gonna go for the normie option, I guess. Another Crab's Treasure. The online normie option. Best Soundtrack Award. This unsung hero deserves to be recognized for its outstanding musical score. It's the OST with the MOST. The only one I've heard is Silent Hill 2, and we already know what that sounds like. Red Dead Redemption also. Ace Attorney. There's a lot of remakes here. What's the most original game? Witch on the Holy Night, anime games, big bug-eyed anime girls, Grand Blue, Uzma Kappa, Dungeon Dweller. I'm just gonna go with this because it looks like it's a game I haven't seen before. Yeah, I'll go with that. Without listening to a single note. Outstanding Story Rich Game Award. Oh, the story narrative. Yes, absolutely. Wallops. Until Dawn. Balatro. Okay. There's something in it that is probably best hidden for those who haven't experienced it. You know, spoiler type shit. Kind of like that game. You know the one. I'll put it up on screen. Life is Strange Double Exposure. Mouse washing. Okay, well, I know what's gonna win. Silent Hill 2, it's like... Okay, 5 hearts under one roof. Yeah, sure, story rich. I'm sure it's very rich. Good story. Oh, there is like a Detroit Become Human style narrative branch. Okay. Alright. I guess it qualifies. Stalker 2, Hearts of Chernobyl. You know what? Slava Ukraine, or whatever. I'm just gonna go with Stalker 2, because it's like... It's something I've actually been looking forward to playing. And I'll be playing it once they fix everything and the price goes down. Sit Back and Relax Award. Antidote to a Busy Day. Chained Together. Really? Sit back and relax? I don't think that's really... Maybe a relax part, sit back. Nah, it doesn't work. Web Fishing, TGC, Liar's Bar, Contractville. You know, Disney Dreamlight Valley probably is the most qualified for this. Let's be honest, it is a very sit back and relax type game. Putting your opinions or feelings on Disney aside, this looks like a very calming, escapist fantasy for adults who aren't really adults yet. But I'm not going for that. I'm going for Web Fishing. It's the game I'm most familiar with. It looks cool and calming. I'm gonna nominate that. Now, of course, last but not least, the Game of the Year award. Maybe it was its immersive gameplay, or its gripping story, its well-crafted characters, immaculate design, or addictive multiplayer. Whatever the reason, the winner of this year's Game Awards, Game of the Year award. Which one's more trustworthy? Which one has more of a reputation? I feel like without the trailers, without the ads, the Steam Awards have a lot more positive reception to gamers and the audience in general than the Game Awards. And does anybody feel like that? These are all mid. Holy shit. Some of these games came out, this came out 2021. What the hell? Yeah, you know what? It's either Stalker or the Farming Simulator game. I'm going to go with Stalker 2. It's the one that I've been most looking forward to playing. It's the one with just the atmosphere to match. None of these games have like that sauce that Stalker 2 has. None of them. Not even Farming Simulator. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. With that, I think we have all the nominees. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's about it. Steam Awards this year. Play Stalker 2.